One of the guys getting ready for the scouting combine, NFL Network's draft analyst Daniel Jeremiah. He talked about the draft prospects for the Browns with that second-round pick.
Second round grouping, if we're looking at the Cleveland Browns, I mean, you're looking at some D tackles, maybe some linebackers. So if I look in that range, second round defensive tackles, Braden Fisk is one that I really like from Florida State, who transferred out of the MAC. He's a really good player. He's going to test like a freak too. He'll test well at the combine, but real quick, shoots gaps, effort chase. He can play every position. He finds the ball. He's got really good instincts. Not real long, but a good player. Had a great week at the Senior Bowl, so he's one in that mix. You look at an intriguing guy with Mason Smith from LSU, who doesn't have a ton of production, but he's 6'6", 310 pounds. Really good as a freshman, or really good his first year. Wasn't coming off an ACL last year. Didn't quite see the same player, but has some quickness, has some traits. Just get him fully healthy. I think there's kind of an upside play there with a guy like that. So those are a couple D tackles. The linebackers in that second round range. I think Colson, who we talked about from Michigan, probably in there, who's just real instinctive, plays downhill, can cover tight ends. He was hurt. He was beat up a lot this year, played through it at Michigan, kind of show you the toughness and the leadership that you want there from that position. And Peyton Wilson, from NC State, kind of remind me of Kiko Alonso coming out of college, but wrestling background, has had some injuries, but really instinctive, ton of speed, ton of range, just a really good player. So those two positions in the second round range, that's some intriguing names for me.
Again, that's Daniel Jeremiah, NFL Network's draft analyst, talking about guys that would be value picks where the Browns might be, or where the Browns are scheduled to pick. Of course, everyone knows Andrew Berry could move up, could move back, has done both in the drafts. I would be surprised if they take a linebacker. You got to look at Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, and that's not a position they have historically taken early in drafts. I know Koramoah, the exception to that. Defensive tackle maybe, edge maybe. They need to find some young playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. You got Amari Cooper, and David Njoku is still 26, 27 I think is what he is now, but you need some of the younger wide receivers. They've invested in Tillman and David Bell. You need to get younger and kind of fill in. But the one thing that Andrew Berry has shown is he's going to target not necessarily positions, but guys he thinks can develop. Martin Emerson, a cornerback in the third round, a perfect example. And that will be the play that they make.